Morning students and welcome in subject hard 311. Today's topic is water garden. Water garden is a feature of garden. By definition, water garden has been in existence since historic periods. Its mentioning is found in scriptures of Buddhist period. It was a tradition during that period to have lotus pools in temples and stupas. Civilization's first settlement sprang up around rivers due to irrigation and transportation needs. Later, these people produced such technologies as canals and aqueducts to bring water to lands. Water lilies, lotus, iris, arrowheads, as well as numerous grasses, trees, and other plants were found to grow well in and around water sources. In recent days, water gardens are becoming one of the most popular landscape projects. They can be designed to fit virtually any existing landscape. Water gardens are places for recreation. Many of the popular theme parks are based on the concept of water garden only. Installing a water garden. Some points should be considered before setting up a water garden, that is site selection, location, design consideration, size of pond, shape, aging, construction, liner, type of liner, pumps, pump filters, media for plants, fertilizers, maintenance tools, water maintenance. These points should be considered, and finally the selection of plants should also be considered while you are setting up a water garden. Water garden, the first and important point is site selection. In case of selection, the site for the water garden, consider the plants that intend to grow in the pond, the soils on the site, how level the grade of the site is, surface drainage of the site, the view of the pond site from the house, the overall fit of the pond in the existing landscape, and anticipated maintenance requirements. Second aspect is location. It is also very important. A water garden should be located in full sun or as much as is available within easy access to water and electricity, where it can be appropriately viewed from the house, where the water can reflect the beauty of the surrounding landscape. Aquatic plants such as water lilies require full sun for optimum flowering. For the best growth and establishment of all of water gardens plants, a minimum of 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight each day is recommended. A water garden should not be located where leaves fall from trees or in a low spot in the yard where heavy rain could flood it. Third one is design consideration. It is very important aspect so that it looks artistic. The design of the pond should be unique. The design of the pond should take into account the following aspects. First one is size of pond. The size of the pond is very important. Minimum size for a healthy balanced pond is considered to be about 50 square feet of surface area. Depth of the pond should range from 18 to 24 inches. Second aspect, shape. For a normal style landscape, a geometrically shaped pond should be ideal. If the landscape is informal, a less geometric or informal shaped pond would be more suitable. Etching materials help the water feature to merge with the overall scheme of the garden. Bricks, rocks, steel edging, or wood around the pond can be used to accent the pond. Construction. Choice of materials should take into account the cost, life expectancy of the material, installation requirements, availability, and how these materials may blend with the existing materials in landscape. Liner. The liner is generally the most important and most expensive component of the water. Some examples of liners are listed below. Type of liner and their life expectancy. PVC liner, its age is 7 to 15 years. Butyl or rubber, its life expectancy is 30 years, whereas fiberglass 50 years and concrete lifetime. It's a long lasting uh, liners, and it is also a very costly liners. And installation of pumps. The size of the pump for the pond should be capable of circulating the entire volume of the pond's water through a filter in 1 to 2 hours. If water features such as waterfall is to be included in the water garden, the pump must be of a size capable of carrying the extra load and fast enough to handle the transit time of the water in the feature. Pump lifters, pump filters. These remove particulate matter such as algae, sediments, and fish wastage from the pond's water. There are two main types of filters, mechanical and biological. The mechanical filters are less expensive but require more maintenance. Mechanical filters require the entire volume of water in the pond to circulate through them at least once every hour to be effective. Biological filters are more difficult to install but may need attention as seldom as once a month. For example, Nitrosomonas species, Nitrospira species, etc. are effective as water filters. So these should be included in the water garden just for filtering the water. Media for plants. Potting media for all plants should be fertile, heavy clay loam. This soil should be free from fertilizers, herbicides, and other pesticides. These chemicals, if not directly toxic to the plants, can leach out and cause damage to fish and animals living in the pond. Soil should also be free of any fresh organic matter such as peat. Fresh organic matter will tend to float out of the soil and cloud the water. All media must be covered with a 1 to 2 inch layer of coarse gravel or rocks, not sand, to prevent the clay from dispersing into the pond water. The fertilizers are used should be special aquatic pelletized slow release form. Well balanced fertilizers can be mixed into the soil and then packed into the middle of the root ball at the bottom of the pot to prevent it from leaching. Maintenance tools. Some maintenance tools are also required for a good water garden. A long poled net is handy for the removal of leaves and other fallen materials. Garden shears facilitate pruning of water plants. A pH meter or testing kit is also useful to test the pH of the water. Water maintenance. Correct depth of pond. A good filtration system and correctly chosen plants can ensure maintenance of water in a good condition. A water filtration system and oxygenators will help in keeping the water clear of algae and other debris. The water filter should be cleaned at least once a week or as needed. Pumps should be pulled from the pond and cleaned regularly. The pump filters may need weekly cleaning. And last, plants. As the leaves and flowers of the aquatic plants die, they should be removed. Watch the root balls and leaves for damage by fish and insects. Once or twice in a year, lotus will need repotting. Plants for water garden. This is very important for consideration to plant in a water garden. Aquatic plants basically fall into 4 categories which are listed below. First one is deep water plants, bog plants, oxygenators, and floating plants. Of these, the following plants are suitable for water garden. Deep water plants, water lilies, that is Nymphaea species, lotus, Nilambu species, Rispetodoc, Nufer luteum. Floating plants, Azolla species, duckweed, Lemna species, watermeal, Wolffia species, water fern, Salvia minima, water hyacinth, Icoria crescens, water lettuce, Pistia statiotes. Submerged plants, or you can say these are also known as oxygenators. Balisneria americana, Dwarf Sagittaria natans, Anacaris Elodia canadensis, Cadomba caroliniana, water milfoil, Mariophilus species. And last, fish. Fish should also be included in the water garden. Fish should be washed for infections of fungi and other parasites. If any die, remove them as soon as they are found. Goldfish are very hardy and are suitable for ponds. So, Bunkin, Calicos, Orandas, Fantalis, such as Chinese moor and comets are popular types of goldfishes which can be utilized to release in water garden, and fishes generally washed by the kids in the garden. Thank you.